Stop comparing Edp445 to David. Honestly, maybe I'm just not, chronically online enough to see people comparing EDP to David. I feel like they're both terrible, and it's kind of odd to compare them. But yeah, this video kind of really piqued my interest because apparently people are doing it. And I want to know more about it, man. But as always, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I thank you guys for all the love and support, for real. Now, let's get into the video.
Because I saw this on the EDP subreddit and I had to make a rant video because I'm so sick and tired of seeing these posts. Now, I don't think the person actually meant anything bad by a post like this, but it leaves a nasty taste in my mouth because it's like we're power scaling predators, right? As crazy as that sounds, it will make sense. Recently, I've seen a lot of people compare certain people like predators against other predators. And again, it's like, oh, my EDP is...
And this is crazy because it's really making people... It's like almost making people numb to it. You know what I'm saying? You start talking like, oh, EDP compared to David, at least he didn't kill a girl. Ah, come on, man. Come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like what he did was still bad, bruh. It's just, dang, bruh.
It's way worse than your mini lad. It's like, it's just such a weird concept of power scaling predators and trying to like dick measure which predator is worse than the other one. You know what I mean? As if two evils can't exist. And at the end of the day, these kind of conversations just end up making it seem like you're downplaying what one of them did compared to the other one, because that's all it really is going to amount to. That's all you...
Or you're humanizing the other one. You know what I'm saying? You're making the evil seem like a lesser evil compared to evil or evils. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Can really take away from this kind of conversation. But recently I saw this on the EDP subreddit about 4 days ago. This was posted where it says, who's worse, Edp445 or D4vd?
EDP subreddit. Just on a casual Monday afternoon, just scrolling through EDP subreddit. I don't know how you got here, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I've never. The only time I look at Reddit is if like I look something up and it just has a Reddit. Like I've never like actually been on Reddit. Like never like made an account and being like, oh, I'm a Redditor. Yeah, Reddit's a weird place. And whenever I do look it up, I'll look up something like for like a computer or something, or just some weird question, and then it's like, yo, me and somebody just connected through the multiverse because a dude had the same issue I'm having like 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm reading through his past, his history, to try to figure out how he fixed it so I could fix it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them though. Them boys that was going through issues back 3, 4, 5 years ago, and I go through the same issue. I really fuck with y'all, and I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Sending love through the multiverse. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Well, EDP didn't kill a minor, unlike D4vd.
And also, a lot of the times, I'm yapping, but a lot of the times they don't even have like the answers. Like, oh my gosh, my computer did this and that and that. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro, I'm going through the same problem. And then you'll just see 6 messages under it like, yo, bro, did you ever figure it out? To the nigga 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that be happening too. I'm not gonna lie.
He still went to meet up one for sex. Meanwhile, D4vd has just been accused of having CSAM content on his phone today. Who's worse? So if you guys don't know the full context, because this Redditor left out a bunch of context to D4vd, he is an artist, right? He was actually a very popular artist. And I'm sure you guys have heard a couple of his songs. He did that like romantic homicide song. He's also done a couple songs, I think, for like some other video games and movies and stuff. I remember the first time I heard about him was during I think it was the Game Awards, where he was on stage right before 21 Pilots and he was doing his little song thing. And basically recently he got arrested and charged with murdering a 14-year-old girl. Right? Now, the context behind that, if you guys don't know the full context, essentially D4vd had a Tesla, right? And it was sitting, I believe, in front of his house. Now, his Tesla was sitting on the street for such a long time that a tow truck actually came and took it. And when it took it to the lot where they take all their vehicles, the people who were attending the lot complained that it smelled really bad, like the Tesla smelled really bad, to the point where they called the police. And the police showed up, they opened the trunk, and they found a pretty much decomposing body, a cut up decomposing body. It wasn't a full body. And they eventually said that it was a girl named Celeste, right after doing, I believe, dental records and stuff like that. And Celeste was a 13, I think 14-year-old girl who went missing a few years ago. And this is obviously really damning because
there's more context to that. Like, she was missing, went back home to her parents, you know, went missing again, you know, things of that nature. So it was something like she was like an off and on runaway, and they need to look into the parents, because it was like some weird stuff. Like, she'll come to like family gatherings but still be like a runaway, and they kind of knew who she was with, and people in her town knew who she was with, and it was just kind of like a known secret, some really fucking weird shit. And he was like dating her, and yeah, new evidence literally just came out today that he bought a chainsaw, a plastic pool, inflatable pool, 2 shovels, and yeah, he cut up her body himself. And yeah, and the day after she died, he actually went to because he was having an album that was releasing 2 days after, and the day after he killed her, he went on an interview. You know what I'm saying? I need to go find that interview. I need to watch, I need to look him in his eyes, because this man was insane. He was on tour. They found the body and everything. He just kept going on tour, brother. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like he's fucking insane. But let's bro continue.
There's a lot of evidence on the internet of D4vd and Celeste hanging out, right? There's pictures of them together. Celeste's mom literally,
they went through his phone also, and there's literal text messages of her being like, oh, I'm tired, like all we do is do the nasty and hang out, I want more for myself or whatever, and I'm tired of you, like, you know, hooking up with other girls, and she was jealous or whatever. And then they decided to meet up, and she was threatening to expose him for what he's been doing, you feel me? And yeah, she pulled up to the place, and after she pulled up, the Uber that he bought her pulled up to the place and says it would, you know, said they dropped her off and everything. And then he texts her like an hour later or something, talking about, oh, where are you? And then he hops in his Tesla and he drives 3 hours down wherever the fuck and drops some of Celeste's stuff off, and then comes back, probably just leaves the body there. Next day, niggas on he has an interview, he's talking in the interview, smiling in the interview, looking all regular degular, you know what I'm saying? And like a week later, he comes back up, chops up the body, you know what I'm saying, stuffs it in his front trunk, and then goes on tour for and then months go by, no one finds it, finds the body, and you know, eventually he gets caught. But he also had a phone packed full of CP. Yeah. Anyway, let's let bro continue. Once again, I'm kind of just trying to clear up some of the things that he's saying. You know what I'm saying? He's being very vague with it, but shit gets deep. Shit gets wicked.
They said that she had a boyfriend named David. They basically were like doing live streams together. A lot of people in David's community knew about their relationship. And this is obviously bad, because I believe David at the time was like 18, 19, 20-ish. And Celeste was around 13, 14, 15. And I'll probably show you guys what he's actually being charged with. There's like a couple of like eliciting a minor, killing for profit, you know, enticing minor, a bunch of other cases, you know, ambushing, murder and ambush. I guess he was like, he like ambushed her. I guess they found enough evidence to charge him with that, which is absolutely disgusting. And basically they came to the conclusion, which I believe the case they're building up is that she and him were in a relationship, aka he was grooming her, and she was going to go public with it, or he felt paranoid that she was going to go public with it, and then he decided to murder her, right? Allegedly. I guess that's the case they're trying to build up, because he wanted to protect his music career. So I guess he ended up doing all that stuff.
Bro didn't want to be a known pedo, so he settled for being a known pedo / murderer. Yeah.
It's absolutely disgusting. And he's currently on trial. He's sitting in a jail cell until the trial is finished. But that being said, though, that's what he's accused of, right? And when we look at what EDP is accused of, obviously he's met up.
David did that shit, bro. That shit ain't no accusation, bro. I'll put all the money I got on that shit, bro. Everything to my name, I'll put on that shit that nigga did that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, it's still alleged, you know what I'm saying? But
up or attempted to meet up with a minor. We have lots of evidence, allegedly, of him talking to minors sexually and obviously having a interest in minors. But why are we comparing these two? Like I said, the writer left out a lot of context. It just seems like, oh yeah, like why are we comparing someone who's murdered a minor to someone who's trying to hook up with one, right? And obviously David as well is being accused of having CSAM on his phone, which I believe the district attorney or the district general office is accusing him since they looked through his phone. Again, this isn't proven yet because it hasn't been brought into the court case, but if they can prove it, obviously that's really bad. If you guys don't know, CSAM is child sexual material on your phone, basically. And so yeah, we're comparing EDP to D4vd, who's currently sitting on murder charges. And that's why I say it's weird comparing these two, right? Like, it is extremely weird. Like, in the eyes, like on paper, you have a creepy weirdo who has been caught in multiple sting operations, lost his entire YouTube career, and has no sense of wrongdoings, versus someone who has literally murdered a child allegedly to keep his secret safe, right? To keep his music career protected. Like, really, why are we comparing these two? It is just really bizarre. I just don't understand it. So speaking about how I thought this was really weird to compare the two, someone else on the EDP subreddit literally said, what the fuck kind of question is this? And he said, this question doesn't make any sense at all. Not saying EDP is a good guy, but come on, D4vd confirmed was in a relationship with a 14-year-old that he met when she was 11, then killed her when she threatened to go to the police. It's not even comparison in my opinion. And that's exactly what I'm saying. All you're really going to leave off with this kind of Reddit post or this kind of questioning is downplaying who EDP is, because obviously he looks like a saint in comparison to the other person. So why even make the comparison? Two evils can exist in the world, right? So I don't understand it. I really don't understand why this was a conversation. Anyways, that's all I really want to talk about. If you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe. Also,
yes, sir, ski man. It is kind of crazy, like, just the thought process to even bring that up. Be like, oh my gosh, who's worse? Whoa, David or Epstein? Whoa. Which would be a closer comparison, honestly. Because I feel like Epstein was, doing some real crazy shit, honestly. And David, we know how that went. But shout out to bro. I really like this video. He's a smaller account. He only has 1.1k subscribers. His name is Hideous Plubius. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go subscribe to him. I'll put his link down in the description. I usually don't because it's too much fucking work. I'm not doing that shit. However, when it's a super small like channel, I do like doing that shit just to show love to the smaller channels. If somebody got a M, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to get a couple thousand views on my video. Sorry, I don't care. Don't care, not doing it. But anyway, you guys let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.